been 2 months since I've uploaded. I know. I know I said that I was gonna make a video the next day, the last time I uploaded, but I have one reason. Like, my sister opened up a business, so I took 2 months to help her out on it. Uh, Shout out to the La Michoacana House of Sabor, Coldwater, Michigan. But yeah, other than that, I'll admit it. I'm a man. I'm gonna own up to my own mistakes. It really was just laziness and procrastination. A lot of brain rotting too. And there's no excuse on why I haven't made cold calls nor make a video at least. But this is a new year, 2026. I'm gonna make sure that I'm actually gonna upload videos. I actually took these like past 4 days to plan out how I'm gonna go about this year. And yeah, I'm gonna grind this year. I'm gonna take over this year basically. And yeah, there's no stopping me. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want just because I can. And yeah, this is just a reminder of that. I'm human too. I get lazy, I procrastinate, I brain rot, I do all that. But it is no excuse to not get in a couple calls or not even make a video at least, So I will make sure that I'm gonna get my goals accomplished. I made a ton of goals for this year, and how I'm gonna go about this year, I'm gonna not only wholesale, I'm gonna keep cold calling, but once I get a deal, and I want to make enough to join Run It Remote, which is basically Eric Klein's company that where you can hire cold callers. I'm also gonna join the 28 Club, which is basically a day trading course. I really think I actually like day trading. I'm not gonna lie. And what's stopping me from doing two things at once? Hey, yo, pause. But
hey, yo, what the fuck?
I think day trading and wholesaling is what I'm gonna do this year mainly, and then also make content. And hopefully, I gain a couple of subscribers and followers and all that kind of jazz. But yeah. So just to go in detail on what this month is gonna look like, I wrote a couple goals on the wall for this month. As you can see right here, I'm gonna go down to 195 pounds. Currently, I'm like 205, so
damn,
I really gotta lose weight. I'm not like all the way fat, but I could lose a couple pounds, But I also want to get 3 properties under contract this month. I think this is doable. I've done it before when I was locking in around 2025, summer of 2025. I also wrote down key phrases on how to accomplish this month, which is to control my emotions, work hard, stay active, and discipline. It's a good way to start off this year, and I'm gonna keep grinding. Just a reminder on what I'm doing. I'm gonna record myself cold calling, and I'm gonna be using Eric Klein's script. I actually made a binder, and it has all the sauce basically on everything, like objections and everything. And I'm simply just gonna read it. I'm not proficient in sales yet, because all I'm doing is just reading this, and this is really good. This is what got me to 3 contracts. So in case you guys just are wondering how am I talking so well, it's really just because of the script. I'm just gonna be honest. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, I'm gonna eventually learn more sales skills and more sales objections and all that. But yeah, just to let you guys know. And I also think recording myself is a good way to track my KPIs, track my progress basically, because Like last year, I really wasn't doing that much. You know, I just cold call and that's it. Like I wouldn't track how many calls I made. I wouldn't track how many like follow ups or anything, nothing like that. I would just do it and then probably skip the day, come back to it, and then skip a day again, and then that's how it really was. Well, this year is gonna be different. I'm not gonna be doing all that. I'm actually gonna track my KPIs. I'll even show you guys the time, like the time, just so like when I'm done, you'll see what time it is. It'll probably last like at like 4 to 6 hours, doing like 60 dials at least. That's what I'm gonna at least do, 60 dials or 20 conversations. I might just do 20 conversations. I learned that from Isaiah Malonson. I watch a lot of his content. He's really good. So if 60 dials isn't like, working that much, like I'll probably just do 20 conversations. And in terms of the leads, I'm still doing the same leads, which is I got a whole list of like 1,000 leads from X Leads. It's a Zach and Rick Gann website where you have to pay like $100 for a month to, it has all the sauce. It has like, you can get leads, you can SMS text blast, you can, I forgot what else you can do. There's a lot of things you can do though. It's really good, but that's where I got my leads from, and specifically from Grand Rapids. I think Grand Rapids is a good city to wholesale, growing population, very good area. I know I looked up in ChatGPT that that's just the best place to wholesale in Michigan other than Detroit. If I see that the offline market is not really working, I'm probably just gonna go back to Zillow, which is free. You just go to Zillow and look up the for sale by owner list. So I'll probably just do that if my list isn't working. And once I get my bread up, I'm gonna start posting politics too, just so I have enough to get banned. Like I can, if I get banned, then I still got money. But yeah, like if I were to say what I think right now, I'd probably get canceled. So, but oh well. Right now, we're just gonna be focusing on wholesaling, and yeah, we'll see what the rest of this year takes us. And I'm dedicating all this to my family and my friends because, I told them that I was gonna wholesale last year and the year before, but really nothing happened. But this time, I really do think I have to lock in and do it for them, because I also got to do it for myself too. I'm a man of my word, and I don't want my word to be not taken seriously. So either adapt or die. That's basically how I'm gonna go about this year. Yeah, there's no other opportunity than this. I'm gonna take advantage of this opportunity because AI is gonna take a lot of these jobs this year and probably the next few years. So we gotta take advantage of the opportunities that we have. And if you're watching this is your sign to lock in, and we're gonna take over this fucking year. This channel isn't for fucking pussies, and I'm letting you guys know right now too. I'm gonna stick to my own goals. I'm gonna stick to my own schedule, and I'm gonna stick to my own thing, cause I fucking want to. And last year I was a little bit like, oh, I don't want to miss out. Oh, maybe I should hang out with my friends because I don't go out. But fuck that. We're locking in. I learned my lesson last year and the year before. Fuck missing out. The parties happen every week. But like, there's literally no point of just like, oh, well, I need a drink. I need a smoke. Like, fuck that. There's no excuse. Enough of that. If you're watching this right now, and you're like, oh, but my friends are gonna think no, like you're a fucking pussy, and you need to fucking man up, because that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I've been doing for the past couple of years. I've been sacrificing a lot, and yes, I have been lazy, but the fact that I got to this point, the fact that I could be alone these past few years, it's really not that bad. It's like, if you could handle being alone, then you can handle anything. because like people think being alone is like, oh, I'm lonely. Like, you're a fucking pussy. That's not what that's about. It's actually self-improvement. The only thing that's been difficult is trying to fix your spiritual journey, your fitness journey, your financial journey, and your relationship journey. That's the reason why I'm at where I'm at, because I failed at every single one of these. And because it's hard. It is hard to fix all these 4. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna like give up. Like, that's what the fuck. Like, fixing these 4 is difficult and it takes time. I learned that. That's what I learned from last year. This is gonna take time. I thought this was like I'm gonna just lock in for like 3 months and then yeah, I'm done. No, this could be like 10 years. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want it to be 10 years. I'm gonna grind my fucking ass off this year. It's January 5th right now. I'm gonna fucking lock in. And if you're just gonna be a hater, go fuck yourself. You won't say that shit to my face, pussy. Because that's how I'm gonna go about this year. Yeah, anytime you wanna lock in and your friends are like, woo, 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 like, don't fucking listen to them. Yes, I'm not saying cut them off fully. I'm just saying, like, you gotta make sacrifices. This is what, sacrifices is everything. Like, if you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes a sacrifice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. Like, this year is not the year to be a bitch. And the few of you guys that are watching this, please keep me accountable. If you see that I'm not uploading, bro, put it in the comments. Like, hey, are you gonna upload? Hey, aren't you gonna? Please do. Because that's the only way I'm gonna improve. And if you guys have your own channels, I will do the same thing. Because I wanna build a community where we're fucking men. Like, I want to build a community where everyone keeps each other accountable. I think that's the one thing also that has been difficult for me. But now I don't give a fuck. Like, if no one's going to keep me accountable around me, I guess I will. And I guess you guys in the comments will too. The few of you guys. Even if it's just one person. Like, you know what I mean? But, yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna post tomorrow, and if I don't upload tomorrow, I'm a bitch. So